Hey guys, Tina back with another video this time, and we're here with the video that I had planned for a while, and I was planning to do it yesterday, but again, I had like some discouraged thoughts again, and I just didn't feel like doing it because also it was also late. But this time we are gonna get this up, and we're gonna try to get into it's the Get to Know a Kamen Rider Fan 2021 edition. So yeah, this is the video that I had planned for the 100 subscribers celebration, and originally I was gonna do this in the family room, but I took way too long with filming it, and then now I just am stuck with this, with coming back in here for it. So that's why I had to redo this whole thing. But like I said, again, sorry if you guys see some stuff behind me. And like I said, I could try to get it up so you guys don't have to see it, but then I'm just not completely in frame. So yeah, we are finally here with this video for this time, and like I said, I was doing this for the 100 subscriber celebration, Asian special thing that I'm doing, and since this was one of my first videos, and it was mostly get to know a Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and Power Ranger fan, I want to do just have them separated this time and just do it with their own thing. So yeah, Kamen Rider, I've been to since not well since the beginning, but at least 20 back in 2012, and like I said, I wanted to talk about it. So if this is a little long, I will say that now. I'm sorry. But you go into deep with this one more, and again, singular again. But yeah, let's just go on with the video itself, and let's start with the first question. That is the question number one. When did I get introduced to Kamen Rider? I actually got introduced to Kamen Rider when I was in the same year I was introduced into Super Sentai, and I was actually watching. And this was probably when it was in 2012 when Go Busters was going on, or at least or 2013. It was either 2012 or 2013. I got into it, but I'm pretty sure it was 2012 because it was during one of the last years in high school, I think, and middle school, I think, before I went to high school, and when I got this, before I got my first laptop, at least. I didn't start doing videos until, like I said, this is pretty much what I got. And back in the days when I was Sentai Fan 14. But yeah. But yeah, that's what back when I was 14. I'm pretty sure that was like 2012, but in 20 or well, that's when I changed it. But again, I don't know. No, but it was mostly into the crossover, which when I was watching Shin Kanger, it was crossover in the Kamen Decade, and when Kamen the End appeared and steal the Eco Origami, the Octozord from Samurai. I can't completely remember what it was in Shin Kanger, but yeah, I do have. I have watched that, and that's when I fully got in. Now I got interested in the Kamen Rider when I watched the crossover special. It was completely different from when Sentai, where the heroes exchanged yours with Decade was a belt, and then the Ends was a gun. So it was completely different from Sentai, which that's all I had with Kamen Rider at the time. But then when I got to the end of my Sentai run, at least until Kyoja came out, and I think I got into the end of Go Busters. I think maybe I'm not completely sure on that, but I watched Kamen Rider Forze, which I heard about with Go Kaiju and Go Busters, and that's when I fully got invested in the Kamen Rider. I fully watched Forze, and I went to Wizard. I think I went on Wizard, or I went back to Double, but again, I can't exactly remember when it. But yeah, Forze what got me into Kamen Rider. As far as when I was looking back on it, is as good as it now I thought it would be. I'm obsessed with it, but it does hold that's my heart because again, I started out with it. Okay, I cut off for a bit just to have a breather a bit. But yeah, going on to my third question is how many Kamen Rider series I watched. I have so far watched As far as the ones I haven't watched Kuga Nagato. I haven't started watching Kuga a bit. It's went a little slow. It's just I don't know. It's just some things about something. Again, I'm not fully into it, but I've been watching Togo Shoutsu, um, Shout as in Shout Factory. But again, I'm might watch on Tubi just to keep up with it, so because it's not working on the Fire TV. But I don't know. Yeah, I can go on forever, but yeah, I was I skipped both of those because I didn't get much into it, and then I watched Ryuki when I wanted to Ryuki. Ryuki, as far as my thoughts on it, it was good from the beginning. Ending was kind of off. But I watched Fies, Blade. I didn't watch Hibiki Kabuto. I just didn't get into it had like a musical vibe thing going on with Hibiki, even though the things were music and Onis. So I don't know. Maybe I can understand that, but it just didn't sit well with me, so I skipped it. Kabuto, I think I liked for the most part the stuff with it, and I think the attack, I kind of liked, and then but So Nintendo I didn't like it much at all, so I didn't get behind the main protagonist. So I didn't get too much through that, so I skipped to Deno, which I think I watched twice. And Deno I love. I liked all the Imaging, Motoros, Urotoros, Kintoros, and Ryotoros. Again, I like Flies and Blade because they were dark, and which came back with Gaim. And I think later on it became more lighthearted a bit. Deno wasn't dark, and I dark really dark that much, and I think Kabuto and Hibiki was. But yeah, Deno I very much liked. All the forms I very much liked. I have the Shugo Seiho Deno form. I plan to get the platform with the K-Tars variants. I might even get two. I don't know. I'm planning to get one at least for now, because I can actually put like the forms on that, so you can have it. And the same thing with the original platform. I just don't know if I can still use it, but I still don't know if I can use it with the I don't know if I can use platform the new platform with the original the gun form parts. Comment down below if I can do it, but yeah, I pretty much like that. Kiva, I didn't finish. I back when I was doing my original watch when I was on YouTube before the Kamen Rider thing was happening. I didn't like younger me didn't like the vampire theme and didn't like the gothic tones or something along. And younger me is stupid. Later when I was in like high school, I tried to watch it again, but I never finished it because I had to get rid of the downloads and stuff like that, or the guy that uploading it just kind of got terminated. But yeah, now I'm fully watching it now. I still need the figure arts. I still want the CSM belts. I got Ixa, and I love that one. I actually like designs both of them. Let's just have it with Ixa having a robotic warrior, and then just having a vampire theme for for uh for Kiva. Yeah, so there's that. I like both of those. Let's see. Decade, I liked a lot. The Arab words were kind of weird. I kind of I didn't know how to feel about with Hibiki and Kiba turning the cat being kids and turning into full size. But even though I watched both even though I watched Die Ranger and Turbo did it. But yeah, there's that. But yeah, I like Tsukasa just being the more serious character. I like Kaito. Even the Naozumi, but Naozumi was okay, and even turning into a writer later on was okay also. But yeah, kind of off a bit again. Like I said, Cade was actually pretty good, and I can understand why people like that series. I want to get the CSM belt, the version 2. Definitely want to get that. I'm putting my deposit in next month, along with a few other deposits, and I don't know. I want to get the CSM Right Booker, and I want to see the extra set. I think the version 2 comes with all the comes with 125. And the same thing goes for the Decade set. So I don't think there is any reason to get that one. Like I said, I don't know completely. Again, comment down below if it is. But yeah, Decade was just great. Double, I really think that's one of my favorite seasons. Seasons. Well, I don't know if I can put Decade in my top 5. I just don't know. But Double, I really loved. I liked all the forms, even though it was just color change. It was just the same base, but it was color changes. But again, I still liked them. I liked the Gaia memories. I even liked Fang Joker. I liked that with Spiky. This I like Shotaro a lot. He's my favorite character out of it. Some people like Philip more. I like Shotaro. Well, he's a little silly here and there and trying to act like a hardball detective and stuff like that. Just it doesn't work out with Akiko, and also again, he's again half boiled and everything like that. And like I said, I still pretty much like the serious tone from time to time, and he's my favorite character. Just a badass writer, and I can't help a lot. Still want to get the figure arts or the figure art standard. I still need to get the Lost Driver and stuff like that, so I can get that. I don't know. Again, I still need to get some the Shotaro stuff. Yeah, there's that. O's. Loved the series. I loved all the combos. I loved even the mixed match forms. Edgy was an okay main protagonist as agonist, but Edgy was pretty good. Ankh was pretty good. Hina, there was no even though there was still a plot hole never explained how she's freakishly strong. On the grades were pretty good. I couldn't help to like Kazure because he was just full evil. He even turned on his his friends and everyone. Couldn't help to like the Gelmo. I even like Gelmo a lot. But yeah, the main bad guy Dr. Maki, I think being the main bad guy and everything. What do I think his final form is? I kind of think it's Sotataba. I can't help to think for that, even though the canon one is Putira. I don't know, it's just kind of hard to say, because I'm just like Sotataba. And then we go with Forze, like I said, I still like it pretty in general. Design-wise, I was okay with space. Gentaro could have been done better a little bit, and then again the cast was pretty good. I liked Meteor. I think it was probably one I liked because I had it with the Bruce Lee kind of fine style. But that too. Wizard was pretty good. Beast was okay. Beast I actually liked. I kind of liked his like antics and just even his mayonnaise. Even though I kind of turned it into him because I have mayonnaise with some stuff here and there. But yeah. But the ending was kind of thrown off a bit. Drive. No wait, I skipped. Gaim. Favorite Kamen Rider series. I like the gimmick. I like the lock seats. I even like the Legend Rider ones. I still need to get all of them. I like the. And it's just weird that Fruit and Samurai can go completely together. And I just loved it. I love the story all in all. I liked all the writers' designs. I even liked most of the characters. I think Hase and then I don't know about Oren and Gridon. I'm not completely sure about. I kind of liked Gridon. I liked Oren. His kind of like antics, even though I'm pretty sure he's gay. I don't know. It doesn't bother me too much. I will say, he had like a crush on Takatora. Takatora I also liked. Michi, he was ready to be. I couldn't help to hate him because he was scheming behind everyone's back and even turning on his brother. But he was running like that, and then he had his redemption arc, even though it was late. Like I said, even the final fight between Baron and Kaito, Kota and Kaito, I'm Baron, and I can't help to. I also like that finale, and I like that just Kaito was just even going all the way, just become strong and everything like that. But yeah, Guy, favorite season role. Drive, I can't say too much. It was still a good series. It's just after the high, it didn't do well with the high after Guy. It's kind of like with after the high of Kyoryuger, it was brought down by Tokyuger a bit, and then it was completely brought down by Ninja. Ghost, again. So yeah, I'm looking over like this. So yeah, I just cut off for a bit again. I'm actually only like 15 minutes or something. And but again, sorry if I took it hanging a bit longer, but yeah, you kind of already get it. Again, different kind of video. I'm looking up Tokyo Electables if you guys are wondering. And if you checking a few things. And so like I said, like the K touch, like the K driver 2 version 2, and then the K touch and everything. And yeah, there's like a bunch of other things I want to try to get. But yeah, I'm still planning to get, like I said, and like the Memorial Pirates. But yeah, Geo wasn't that great, and I never finished it. I still might go back and finish it, but it just never was. It wasn't good. I liked the K comeback though, and being like a antagonist and just attacking in Geo. I just didn't like I said, didn't like Sogo. He just didn't change at all. He didn't change at all that much. He did had some like doubts because and going on with being a king and all that because of his future and everything. But yeah, like I said, I just didn't like Sogo much. I didn't like Gates. Gates, and then again, he just wasn't. He it was just in constant antagonizing with Sogo, and he's bullying, and he's just gonna become a Demon King. But if he becomes that, he said he's just gonna stop him. So why can't he just stick with that and just work with him for now? I don't know. I don't understand. It never made sense for me. And the only one was Tokuyomi. Her being a writer, I didn't really like her that much either. I don't know, but was was probably the only good part of that series. He was the one that carried this series. But yeah, didn't like Geo. But now going to the Wayra era, 01 was great. Actually, I pretty much liked 01. I liked the gimmick with the progress keys and everything. And being data cartridges and everything like that. I just couldn't help to like the progress keys. I Aruto, again, I felt like he didn't change too much because he felt like the same. Even though I felt like it, I will say I do ship him and Izu, kind of like how I kind of ship Emu and Poppy in XA, but again, it's kind of confusing. It's kind of like confusing because again, there are like a few other things with that series, but again, I can't say that. But I kind of almost shifted Izu and Aruto for some apparent reason. It just seemed pretty much a good match again. But yeah, I don't know. And again, Naruto was was an okay protagonist. I liked Jin and Hirobi more, and I liked Fua and also. Designs were also pretty good. Yaiba could have been done better, but I feel like they keep giving. I'm hoping they do better with a female protagonist, female writer at some point. But like I said, they've been doing more female writers more. I did realize that too. Let's see. Yeah, even Arc was the main bad guy was okay also. Of course, there was when Aruto became the villain, became Arc, and then the same thing goes for Hirobi a bit, and then the final battle. And another thing I don't like about the Railroad era so far, they keep doing the last minute gimmicks to get money. Saber was okay. Again, I can't say it was that great. And again, it has the same writer as Ghost, but again, it could have been better. And then Revice, I am currently watching, is good so far. I like the Vice stamps. I like I like the main like the main writer. I like Evil and Live because again with Daiji, and I like Demons. And we'll say now it's been going good so far. All the forms are pretty good too, except Brachio form, and then some parts with some other forms like Jackal. But Brachio is probably my least favorite. Again, not because it's Geo, it's mostly because of I think Revive was pretty good. Revive looks okay, looks actually pretty good because it mixes the Brachio and then also mix this Geo into it. But again, I think it's just Vice that hurts it because I thought he was going to come out with a giant mecha, a giant mech suit. Based on the time machine, but again, I don't know. Okay, yeah, so that's all the ones I watched. As far as the ones that which are my favorites, it's Gaim that's my all-time favorite. I haven't really figured out a top 5, top 10 list, but it has to be Gaim, O's, and Double, and also Deno, and then I think X. I think also X8 maybe. I'm not completely sure. Again, I'm still kind of completely deciding, but those three are my top three favorites. Again, I do like Ghost. I like Build also, and again, I can't help but like that series. Even the full balls are pretty good, even though they're not most. Again, they're just balls. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much my top favorite series. As far as what writer I would like to transform into, if it had to be an official writer, it had to be either um it had to be either O's because I just want to make just different combos, even the ones from the movies. Maybe I would want to do that. Double I could actually see me turn into either just on my own or even just paired up with someone else. I'm mostly either I can either think of my best friend Colton or my brother because he's more the smart guy. I don't know, and then more with Braun because it's just Brains is Braun. But also I would really like to see I would really like transforming the guy. But unofficially, I like to turn him to my Kamen Rider, Ides, which it's a Kamen Rider that I created. Back in high school. It was actually during I think 2018. No way, it was 2014 because it was when my grandmother passed away, and I entered a contest for an iPhone it was this one YouTuber was doing for an iPhone Kamen Rider, a iPhone based Kamen Rider, and I actually made a Kamen Rider based on the iPhone, and it was called Kamen Rider Ides, and it's IDEZ, Ides, Ides again. I just kind of like figured out some name, and I also made two more Kamen Rider Kaizen and Kamen Rider Ura. That's URA. Again, kind of think of Urotaros. And it's not based off of Urotaro. Also, I just kind of like think that. And I've made like different themes like a robot, like warrior and a robotic soldier, or a cyborg soldier, and then a robotic gladiator. And I just kind of like thought that. When I was thinking of Ura, I was kind of help to think of just Bravo during that time, but it's not based off it. I don't. Again, that's gonna be for another video, but that's pretty much it for what one would transform into. What is my favorite? Next is what is my favorite Kamen toy? That would have to be the CSM Zengoku Drum. My first CSM belt, and then also it just kind of like symbolizes the start of my Kamen Rider thing, being with Gaim. My first toy being the DX Zengoku driver, and now I have and that's how my collecting the Kamen Rider was started. But that is, yeah, CSM is now Go Driver, and I plan on getting more CSM stuff sometime soon. But yeah, and I have eight. Drivers. The CSM and the original Sengoku driver. I have the drive driver. I have the ghost driver. I have the gamer driver. I have the Buggle driver, the shot visor, the 01 driver, and the Revice driver. And it's gonna be getting more soon. I still want to get the Build driver and the Jigu driver. I still want to get the CSM Deno belt. I want to get the CSM Double driver. But yeah, that is pretty much most of the part of my Kamen Rider stuff. I can't really think of anything else. As far as what I thought about my channel is, Ace, the name IS-15. I made this back when I was 15 years old, and it was IDES, and then the 15 is my age. At that time, I just kept IS-15. I might change it to IS Rider. I don't know. But yeah, that is, again, and that's kind of like the only other thing I can think of. And all the questions I can think of on top of my head. So that is pretty much it. I am sorry this took a lot longer than it should have been, but I think I took more into the thoughts of all the Rider series I watched. And then all the other stuff. And then a bunch of other things. That is pretty much it. I am going to get done with this video, and I'm going to be doing my predictions for AEW Full Gear 2021. So that is pretty much it. And now, again, that's pretty much it. Remember to like, leave a comment down below. Any of the response to the questions I asked. Which one are your thoughts on the Kamen Rider series I watched and all that? Just any of the Kamen Rider series in general. Do you think Uga and Agito is good? Do you think Hiriki and Kabuto are good? Do you agree with my thoughts on Geo and Saber? What do you think of Levi so far? What do you think of Gaim? I'm as my favorite series. Why do you think you agree with my thing? What are your favorite Kamen Rider series? Just stuff like that. Just anything down below. Anything nice. Just remember to be nice and give me a reason for any criticism. Just give me a reason. That's all I'm asking. Subscribe to the bell. More videos coming soon. And this IS-15, a Golden Rider. We're going further with the subscriber counts. Rider kicking out of here.